Oh, hello. What's that? That's the homework I assigned you. What are you doing? You're on the internet? No, you can't do that. That's cheating. You've been quite the naughty girl, haven't you? Cheating on your homework. Oh, no. There must be a way for us to remedy this. Well, you've clearly lost the points for the assignment. There's no way you're going to get those points back because I have a strict no cheating policy. If you had done this in a concealed area or in the privacy of your own home, maybe, just maybe, you wouldn't have been caught. But instead you do it out here in the open, where I can find you. That's so deeply unfortunate. Okay. I guess I can't just leave you here. You need some punishment. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, yes. Come back to my office and we'll have a discussion on what your punishment should be. What? Why are you giving me that look? No, I was gonna be right lines or something. Why would it be? What? No, I don't want to sleep with you. I have a wife and kids. What type of question is that? No, seriously, what part about this situation, thought that you could just sleep with me and your problem would be solved? In fact, sleeping with me probably would lead to more problems. What? What? Are you insane? No. No. Stop it. Get some help. That's not how real life works. You can't just sleep your way out of problems unless you're really, really hot, but you're not. And even then, some people just have a moral standard to uphold. I've got a wife and children. I'm not gonna throw that away for, somebody underage, some in jail for what? One night? One time? Forget, you guys don't do it at night. You're kids. You just do it all over in the day. It doesn't matter. You guys just constant, never stop. It's insane, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that for, again, one time. Ruins life and gets you 1 grade. Don't tell me it'll be our little secret. It's definitely not gonna be our little secret, alright? Depending on how it would go, you'd either be like, oh, damn, Mr. Oak's got a tiny peen. Or you'd be like, oh, damn, he's got a massive schlong. Come on. It's going to be one of the two. I know you are. Tell all your friends, tell everybody. Then the police hears, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 they come at my door. No, I'm not. You don't get to sleep your way out of the problem. In fact, I could write a detailed list on reasons I wouldn't sleep with you, outside of the fact that you're teenaged and I'm your teacher, right? It's a detailed list, right? I'm straight up. We're not even discussing, right? Anything about those two things. We're discussing your personality issues. You're an absolute sociopath. No part of me doubts that you do whatever you can. I mean, you tried to solicit your teacher to get a better grade on homework. It's 10 points out of a 5,000 point semester. Are you insane? Are you actually crazy? Or do you just do this all the time? Right? And, I mean, judging from number 1, how quickly you're willing to sleep with me. Number 2 is definitely going to be, God, what do you have? You've got to have some sort of HIV, herpes. I don't want to give that to people. God, I want to keep that in. Lock you in a box and just tell you no more sex because you done this, right? We'll lock you in a box for everybody else that's got that type of thing. Keep the clean people out, right? And the dirty people in, right? It's a very effective strategy, Yeah, I just, all of those. I'm not slut shaming you. I mean, if you've done it all, if it's all been clean, well, I mean, good for you, right? That's great. But I just really doubt it with how quickly you suggested that, unless you carry condoms in your purse, which, believe it or not, is not a very common thing. Most of the time, the guy has to bring the condom. I'm kind of getting into sex ed territory here, which I haven't taught for a while. Anyways, yeah, that's like already like out there, like a sociopath probably's got something. And number 3, I'm just gonna be frank with you, man. Like, no thanks, right? Like, like no thanks. I mean, I'm sure you've seen me and my wife. I mean, like, we're both 10s, and you're like a 5. Like, you're 5 when you're 16. I don't want to know what you're gonna be when you're 32. I don't want to be involved with that. All right, because here's just how the scale goes. You hit your peak at like 23, 24, right? Then you might be a 7, and then we just all go downhill, right? My wife and I, we're both in our late 40s, so we're definitely just going to be 10s the rest of our lives. Right? I'll be an old man, and I'll still be able to pull tail harder than... Sorry, I have a few going on with him, the math department teacher. Anyways, yeah, no, this is insanity. All right, I mean, why are you crying? You don't care. You just tried to solicit your teacher for sex. Like, you're definitely getting expelled at this point. I don't think you understand. Like, you are expelled. Like, you're done. You're done from this school, right? Like, listen, I'm very, very careful, right? I know the audio mics here. They got stuff that listen in. Right, like you're done. You're expelled. You are out. I mean, I don't care how much money your mommy and daddy has. Like, you're done. You just don't do this. Why would you ever do that? Like, what part of your life, what has happened in your life, I guess, that has told you, hey, I should solicit my teacher for sex. That sounds like a good idea. No, don't do that. Just study. Because, like, if you did that to me, then you apply to a college, then, you do great in college, because you just sleep with all your teachers, and you get to a job that you're not qualified for, you're not smart enough, or you just don't have the skills, and boom, you can get fired and go from one job to the next until you start sleeping with your bosses. Actually, I could see how sleeping with people would be a really good strategy, but I mean, at that point, why, like, sleep with them and get paid? Why not just cut the corner and just become a straight prostitute? Like, come on. God, am I actually arguing for the... You literally brought me to the point where I'm saying my student, right, who's 16 should become a prostitute. Like, do you understand how much you have to mentally break a teacher to say that? Like, I want to have faith in all my kids, and I don't know what to do with you. Like, seriously. What type of insane person just goes, he said I was naughty, and I need a punishment? Sex. Like, have you watched that much porn videos? Like, it's not how real life goes. No real life goes like that, right? Like, here's how it either happens. Right? Either a super horny teacher, girl notices, takes advantage of it, or super horny teacher, girl doesn't notice, and then, we got a case on our hands, and that guy goes to jail because he's a scumbag. Personally, I opt for burning him. Wow, this has really gotten off topic. I was literally talking about you being... Okay. Anyways, so this is just absolute degeneracy, right, that has come from you. I'm losing my mind. Like, you honestly thought that would work? 10 points. 10 points. 10 points. Sex. Like, what's more important to you? How about you just don't have sex, right? I mean, that comment about me being, a 10. Okay, whatever, right? Throwing that aside, I'm still kind of a crusty old man, and you're just like, yeah, 10 points, boom, let me hit that. No. Go find, like, a nice Chad your age or something. Do that, get pregnant that way, or do whatever you plan on doing that way, right? Like, why? No, stop. If you're gonna go for an older guy, I mean, there's seniors on the football team who I'm sure they'd just be right up for it. But me, seriously, 10 points. 10 points. 10 points. If you want a teacher, you can find a guy that's into that. Not me. Why would you even think about me? I'm I am actually your religion teacher, alright? And you solicit me. God, you must have a really screwed up view of the Catholic Church. I just had a realization there. And if the priests can get away with it for that long, well, I might as well, shouldn't I?